My name is Tammy Wiles, and I have a lesson on classifying angles. The objectives is the student will identify acute, obtuse, right, and reflex angles. It is geared for a 5th grade class that are just ready for an introduction to angles. Okay, this is just an introductory statement. I used the arrow tool to make the angles on the page, but you also can find those in the gallery. Okay, the first angle is acute, and we have a protractor here that you can use to measure angles. You can draw more angles on here and have the students come up and measure the angles if they need refreshed on how to measure an angle. There's our obtuse angle, same thing. The protractor is there, so you can use it to measure the angles that are already there, or draw more angles and have the students come up and measure the angles. This is an interactive tool that allows them to identify acute and obtuse angles, because that was the objective, was to be able to tell which type they were. You draw the angle, and then you first could show them how to measure the angle again, and then enter the angle number here and decide whether it's acute or obtuse. And once you do that, it will tell you whether you got it correct or not. Reset it, another student can come up. Okay, now we're moving on to the right angle. A right angle measures exactly 90 degrees. And then on the next page we have right angles on the page. There is a protractor there also that will measure right angles, or students, this one is more interactive and you can draw angles with it so they can see a right angle being produced or produce more right angles. Okay, the last one is a reflex angle. Reflex angle is greater than 180 degrees. With the reflex angle, you're going to be putting the protractor pretty much upside down to show them this, and there is a protractor here that you can use to measure those angles. Again, you would show the students how to do it and then let them come up and measure angles themselves. This one has all 4 types of angles on there, so they can practice the skills. Oops. Deciding the angle measurement. Oh, I'm ahead of myself. This is the reflex. It's the practice for the last angle that we learned. They can decide the angle measure and whether it is a reflex or a non-reflex angle. Now we're to the one that has all 4 types on it. All of these angle type interactive things were in the gallery. And here, oh, acute, and it shows you the area for an acute. And you reset it for a new type of angle or a new student. The next thing is a 4-question quiz. You have the vocabulary for each type of angle, and they get to choose which angle fits that. At the end, a YouTube video with the angle song. The video is downloaded into the lesson, so you should be able to play it from your computer, whether you have access to YouTube videos or not. And that's my lesson.